Let's talk about some of the common mistakes learners make in the driving test. Many learners, they fail the driving test. In this video, let's cover some of the common mistakes learners make in the driving test. There are many mistakes, common ones, learners make and they fail. For example, here you want to go right, top and right mirror, signal right. Many, they forget to look at the mirrors. One of the common ones, they forget to look at the mirrors. Before they go right, where should they position? If there is a car coming now, they need to come in here and stop if there is a car coming. Okay? The examiner said at the end of the road, go left. At the end, go left. So mirror, mirror, you signal left. You can't see anything, so you go and you stop and see if it's safe. So you come here, and then what they do, they just look that way and they forget to look that way. You remember, that's the end of the road. Cars are not just coming that way, also coming that way. So make sure you look both way, you edge forward and then see if there's anyone coming. Okay, so when you go to the end of the road, don't just look one way, look both way if there's a car coming. Okay, the examiner said stop somewhere safe on the left. So stop somewhere safe on the left. Mirror, mirror, put the signal on. You put the signal on. Okay, and then you go to the position that you want to stop. So you go to the position, you come and stop here. Okay, and this is where many, they could fail, or they are failing. Common mistake is that before they move off now, they don't check the blind spot. One of the common mistake many learners make is before you move off now, what do? Make sure the blind spot. First of all, the examiner will ask you to pull up somewhere safe on the left few times. Why? Just to check if you could pull up somewhere safe on the left safely. That's number one. So you look at the mirrors, you put the signal on and you stop somewhere safe on the left. Make sure it is safe. The word safe plays a big role. Make sure there is no driveway here, there is no yellow line, and it is safe for you to stop here. That's number one. Now they will ask you to move off. Why? To check if you could move off safely. How do you do that? You get the car ready, you look all around and you look at the blind spot. You put the signal on if it's needed. Blind spot again and then move off. Okay, so the blind spot is one of the most important. Many learners, they fail the test on because they forget to check the blind spot. I mean, obviously your driving instructor reminded you many times, taught you to make sure you check the blind spot, but they go to the test and what do? They fail for that. So that's one of the common mistakes learners make and they fail. You come to the end and what do? You look both way. Make sure you look both way, not just one way. Okay, both way. If you don't, and even if there's no car coming, you will still fail because you didn't check. Here, where should you position? You should position to drive in the middle of the lane or middle of your road, giving them space. Give them space. Give one door space. You don't want to be too close to a parked car on either way, so you drive in the middle. Okay, at the end of the road, go left. Examiner said at the end, go left. There is a car coming, they're waiting. Mirror, mirror, signal left. Now what's happening here? There's a stop line here. What does that mean? Many, they fail because they don't stop on a stop line. Stop line means you have to stop fully. So you stop fully. Make sure the car is not rolling. Stop fully. Make sure you stop fully. Look both way. And then you go. Many, they fail. Why? Because on a stop line, they don't stop fully. You have to stop fully on a stop line. If you don't, and if your car rolls without stopping fully, you will fail the test. Okay, going to go right on the traffic light. We'll go right. So many, when they fail the driving test, it's not like they do something which they don't know. It's common ones. These are common, which we talked about. Stopping on the left, moving off, not checking the blind spot, not stopping fully on a stop line. These are the things you covered many times. You've went through many times. Your instructor taught you many times, but you still go and you are failing. The gap was big enough for me to go. If it wasn't, make sure you stop, let them go, because they are the priority. Traffic light is green, what could happen? It could change. Keep both hands on the wheel, and it's not changing, it's still green, you carry on. Okay? If you are learning and you need help on learning and passing the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course. The course gives everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test. It has everything a learner needs. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read, and if you like it, you could always join the course. One of the questions is that, do I have to drive, if the road is 30, do I have to do 30? Can I do 20 and still pass? Okay? The answer is, if the road is 30 and it is safe for you to do 30, you should do 30. Okay? That is why it's there, so that you are not causing problem for the car behind. So this road is 30. If it's safe for me to do 30, I should do 30. Why? Because the road is safe for me to do 30. If I don't, and I drive 20 in this road, even though it's 30, what am I doing? I'm causing problem for the car behind. They might start to overtake in the wrong place, and it could be problem. There could be somebody coming and they're overtaking because I'm going too slow. Okay? So if the road is safe for me to do 30, and the road is 30, I should do 30. If the road is telling me to do 30, but it's not safe for me to do 30, maybe it's got lots of parked cars, a lot of problems on the road, then drive according to the road speed. Whatever the road, dealing with the problems on the road, whatever the problems there is, according to that, drive the speed. I'm gonna go left. Here, when you stop, don't go too close to parked car. Leave enough space from the car in front. So if they break down, I have the space to go round. So don't go too close. Enough space, not too big though, enough for me to go round. So if they break down, I have enough space for me to go round. Okay? I'm gonna go left here. So for example here, what is the speed? The speed is 20. I should do 20. If I go more than 20, I'm going to fail my test. Why? Because the road speed is 20. So this is maximum 20. I drive 20. Okay? Now the question is, can I do 15? Well, it's safe for you to do 20. You should do 20. You shouldn't do 15. You shouldn't do more than 20, and you should try not to do too much less than 20, because it's safe for you to do 20. I'm going to go right. So go right here. Am I going to cut the corner? To go right here, common mistake, cutting corner. I must go to my side of the road. Okay? So if you cut the corner going right, that could be a problem. You could fail the test for that. Okay? I'm going to stop somewhere safe on the left, after the road on the left. There's a road on my left. After that, stop on the left. Mirror, mirror. Don't signal now. Signal after the road. After the road. Signal now. And stop here. There's a driveway over there. There's yellow line over there. This is just about okay for me to stop. This is safe for me to stop here. I can't stop any earlier because it was yellow line. I can't stop any more over there. Why? Because there's a driveway there. Okay? Also, when did I signal? There was a road over there. I had to signal after the road. The examiner said stop somewhere safe on the left, after the road on the left. If I signal before that road and stopped here, I would fail for wrong signaling, incorrect signaling. Okay, so signal after that road and then stop somewhere safe on the left where it is safe for me to stop, then move off. Okay, so I look around. It is on a hill. Make sure the car doesn't roll back. Look around, blind spot, bring the clutch to the biting if you're driving a manual car, and then handbrake off in that point, blind spot, and you go. If there's nobody around, you don't have to signal, but if you're not sure, put the signal on. Next road on the right, mirror, mirror, signal right. Road is really narrow. Now this road that I'm going in is really narrow, so before you go in, make sure you look into the road. I don't want to fail for somebody coming and there is no space for me to go, and I go and I make it worse. Is there any problem? I could go. Yeah? Good. Look how narrow the road is. If there is someone coming now, there's a gap here. Use the gap so they could go. Okay, so don't get confused on a narrow road. Keep driving and look for the gaps. If there's someone coming, go into the gap, stick your nose out and let them go. Okay, at the end of the road we will go right. At the end we'll go right. Mirror, mirror, signal right. It's a closed junction. I can't see that side clearly. This side I can, but not that side. So go slowly. Push into first gear just before the line. Okay, look both way. Look both way. No one coming, I could go. Okay, so when you go to the end of the road, make sure you know firstly, is it open or closed? If it's closed, make sure you go to the line and then look for the safety, both sides. Is it clear for you to go? And then what do? Then you go. Speed is 20 here. I'm going to go left at the end. Mirror, mirror. I'm going to go left. Signal left. Can't see anything. Go to the end. Push into first gear here if you're driving a manual car. Okay, anyone coming? No one. And I go. Good. Traffic light is green. So as soon as you enter the new road, always look for if there's a problem. The traffic light was just around the corner. As soon as you enter, that could have been red. Okay? At the end, there's a roundabout coming up. On that roundabout, fourth exit on the right. Where? Fourth exit on the right. Okay? Common mistake. They don't look early if there's someone coming on your right. So the roundabout, mirror, mirror, signal right to go forth on the right, position on the right, and look early from now. Many learners, they don't look early. And then they just go and stop anyway. Or they go front of someone. So make sure you look early to see if there's someone coming. Anyone coming? Okay, keep looking. Slow down, go to second gear. Anyone coming? No one. Into the road, inside, and go. Okay? Looking early on the roundabout is the most important to make the decision. That's number one. To make your decision whether you could go or not, you must look on your right early so you could decide whether you can go or not. That's second. We're going forth on the right, yeah? Keep signaling right. If it goes off, put it back on. Common mistake, they don't put it back on. Mirror, mirror, signal left, blind spot, and change lane. Excellent. Okay? So, few common mistakes on roundabouts. Number one, they don't look early on their right to make decision whether they could go or not. Once they go in the roundabout, signal goes off, they don't put it back on again. Make sure you put it back on again, and then for them to come off, if they're going right, they don't either look at the mirror, or they don't put the signal on, or they don't look at the blind spot before coming off. So make sure these are the common mistakes on roundabouts. Number one, they don't look early on their right to make the decision. Number two, if the signal goes off, put it back on again. And also coming off the roundabout, when you're changing lane, make sure you look at the mirror, put the signal on, blind spot, change lane. Okay, in that order. So make sure you get that right. Traffic light is green. So these are some of the common mistakes. And the other thing about the test is that try to stay calm. Okay, remember, everything comes from your head. For you to do all of that, for you to demonstrate to the examiner that you can do the test safely, you can drive the car safely without any problem, is by keeping your mind cool, staying calm. Obviously you will be a little nervous. Little is okay. Try not to be over nervous, because if you are, that will be a problem for you. Because those common mistakes, it's not like you haven't done them. It's not like you don't know them. It's not like you can't do them. Because you can, because you've learned. You've learned in your driving lessons. Your driving instructor taught you all those. But you're still doing it. You're still making mistakes. Why? Because you're too nervous. You need to make sure that you control your nerve as much as you can to avoid these common mistakes. Okay? So it all comes down to how do you control your nerve? How do you control yourself in the test? If you are a person who is very nervous, try to work on that. Try to be strong in your mind. Is your test coming up? Let me know in the comment if your test is coming up. If there is something bugging you, something you need help on, and you want me to make a video on that, let me know in the comment, and I try to make a video on that. Let me know what problems you're going through. What is your problem? What is it that you need to know, you want to know, you want me to make a video on? Let me know in the comment, and I will try to make a video on that. If I feel I can, I will make a video on that. Look on the road marking, which lane do I need? Normally it's the left lane, but in this case the left lane is going left only. I need the right lane here, okay? Because normally the default is the left lane to go straight. In this case, if you don't look on the floor, you'll end up going to this lane, and you're going to go straight from that lane. You will fail. If you do end up in that lane and you are too close to stop line and you can't change lane to come to right lane, look at the mirror, put the signal left and go left. You're going to fail for that? No, you won't fail for going the wrong way, because that's not danger to anyone, okay? As long as you looked at the mirror, you put the signal on and you've gone left, that's fine. If you don't and you go straight from that road, even though it's telling you to go left only, you will fail your test for that, no question, okay? So make sure you read the road markings and know which lane you need, because normally the default is the left lane unless the road marking tells you otherwise. In this case, it was the right lane for us to go straight, okay? There's a bus here. They are signaling left, which means we need to make sure that it is safe for us to go around. Does the bus want to go? The bus wants to go now, so we're going to let the bus go, okay? So bus stopped, signaling left. We go round if it's safe for us. If the bus wants to go, you let them go, okay? You allow the bus to go because they're signaling to come out. So I hope the video helped. If you need extra help on Learn to Drive and to pass the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything a learner needs. The course gives you everything you need for you to learn and for you to pass the driving test. It has more than 30 videos in the course giving you everything you need for you to learn and to pass the driving test. I will leave a link in the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course. I hope this video helps. If it does, please do give a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.